Hello and welcome to the TheProPlebNoob and welcome back to the Return to Bloody Nights. Where we last left off, we had just been at night 6 payday and got our paycheck, got the first ending for the game and beat night 6. Well, that is night 6, but you know what I mean. And so we unlock the custom night and the game modes. Now typically we would go into the custom night and attempt to do 420 mode or some of the challenges and die horribly. But given that I have played a bit of custom night at my own time and it's pretty hard. It is pretty decently hard, because you could have some good luck. But we do have 2 cutscenes to unlock. I know one of these is from beating 720, not 720, 420, sorry. But the other is for actually beating every single game mode, or playing every single game mode and then beating one. So let's play one. So obviously the one we're probably gonna beat. Puppet Master, just because it's the easiest one, because it's very easy, so we just have to wait there. So we start off with no sound. Obviously we have no sound, so we don't actually have to survive. We can die as soon as we want to, but we just have to play it. And this is going to be really, really awkward, because now there's no actual game ambience, and it's just me. So obviously presets on high. We don't have to beat it. We don't have to. We can die as soon as we see Springbonnie or someone else. Really, it's no sound wouldn't be too difficult. Like 420 no sound would probably be utterly insane. But given that this is just regular no sound, you just have to watch out for the puppet. And you couldn't rely on sound cues for Bonnie and the door. But given Bonnie's already here, I think the most annoying one would be Fredbear, because you wouldn't be able to tell when he's actually started at the door. So I think the plan is I'm going to die to Bonnie as soon as he decides to show up in our door, just because it's easiest. And so we are going to wait for Bonnie to kill us there, so it's going to take us by surprise. Of course the jump scares still have sound. Of course they would. It's not kind enough to have no sound jump scares. Oh, that's too much to ask for. But yeah, because I currently don't have the time at the moment to grind through to grind for the practice of 720 mode. So I figured it's better if we go for an easier one, by playing through all the game modes and then beating. I'm saying we beat Puppet Master rather than beating low budget. So we'll do endless. Start that. We'll just jump to 2020 and ready that up. So obviously this is endless. Night never ends. So we're gonna die instantly. The only one we want to plan to beat is, of course, Puppet Master, because essentially just don't get caught by the puppet, or you'll have a very, very bad time, because he'll exponentially increase. Because you never actually saw it in my encounter of the game, because we never actually died to the puppet. But when you die to the puppet, you don't actually get killed. He just adds an increase. He just increases the difficulty of the available animatronics and stuns you. I'm not sure how useful that would be in later nights, because I'm pretty sure he stuns you for quite a long time. So at that point, it's almost like he would just sort of kill you, and not really like Okay, you've already shown up really fast before everyone else. Okay, you're gonna get us here. Come on, pal. Come on. There we are. That's 2 modes done. So yeah, I don't think we have to beat every single game mode, because I was looking through. If we do, that's going to put a very big span in the works. But I was looking through the sections, because it's not entirely sure how to. Because if you look at the cutscene content here, it says beat the game and play at least once in all game modes in order to unlock all cutscenes. So, but beating the game is very sort of like what counts as beating the game. Like I thought it was just beating night 6, but I'm assuming it means to also beat 420, and then, which makes sense, and then play once in all the game modes. So we have 2 game modes done, because you'll see in a second, we're now going to do growing. So every 40 seconds game begins to get harder. So essentially this one increases to 420 at the end. I'm not sure how, each night goes for like 8 and a bit minutes. So every 40 seconds, I feel like that would, it must grow every single every 40 seconds. I thought it went up by 1, but that must be wrong, because there's no way there's enough time in the night for that to happen. Unless it's an endless, in which case that does make sense. So actually, this is going to be tough for us to die at the start, because everyone's going to be on 1. With the exception of the puppet, I think. Because no one's going to move. Yeah, everyone's going to be on 1 difficulty. Okay, so I think we can wait here easily. Let's put some meat into the video. There was one that's going to be super short. But yeah, don't get me wrong, we will definitely try and cover 720. I keep calling it 720, I think it's just because my mind's like... I think the last one, like, they always typically tend to be 720. You rarely ever see a 420 in a fan game, usually. Typically it is 720. Obviously depends on animatronics there are, but they always like throw in some extras for the custom night. But yeah, we definitely will try and beat it. I can't guarantee that we will succeed, but we'll definitely try. I think I'll give it like... When I have some more time on my hands, I definitely do wanna... Because obviously, we're now sort of at the point where Return to Fredbear's is sort of... Its peak is sort of like diminished. Like people have covered the big YouTubers have covered the fan game, and so less people are obviously watching it once it came out, which happens for every single fan game. But I do definitely want to finish this one off, just because I was waiting for this one for such a long time. So I do thank you guys for the support on the last video as well. That was very, very, very lovely of you. Always makes me happy to see that. Glad you guys enjoy my content. You know, the usual. So yeah, we should be good here. So Fredbear 2.0 is obviously moving. Even at presumably not very active, he's still the most active out of everyone. Which I think is just a great demonstration of Fredbear 2.0. That in literally... the mode where everyone starts off at 1, Fredbear 2.0 is the closest to actually being towards your location, while Fredbear hasn't even left main stage. So that says a lot. It really does. And now he's of course on the second stage. So Springbonnie is probably going to kill us like 7 times in a row, just because he's usually the first one, and he's already there. Okay, Fredbear. Seriously, this man does not calm down at all. Of course, he's going to take me by utterly surprise, because I'm not going to expect when his jump scare happens, because his is completely random. But there we are. I've got to say, I do actually like the 2.0 jump scares better than the main ones, because it actually turns to face the door, and you see them come out of the door, rather than it turns to face the office, and them attacking you from the office. It's just like a little perspective change that makes a big difference. So that is, of course, growing played. So we are going to play... we're going to do low budget next. Work our way there. So, low budget. So this is the one where the generator is 100% less efficient, but also cools down faster. So I'm presuming it is overall harder, because obviously you have to be very, very pinpoint precise with your doors. But it's not entirely impossible, because I have seen... I think a video popped up my recommendations about it that was like... So I just want to see how fast actually... If I close one door... Yeah, okay, that goes up a lot faster. So you gotta be careful there. So yeah, there's no way... I don't think I'll ever be able to do low budget 420. I think, to me at least, it's just so far beyond my skill level, it's not even funny. Like, there's a part where you have to sort of draw the line, and it's like, this is where the line is drawn. Hopefully this time Springbonnie will actually come to kill us, and not Fredbear, because at least I can know when one is coming, and the other is not. Hey pal. Yep. Don't mind us. There we are. I think his sound cue actually showed up. Was late then. I didn't hear it start. I don't know. We will see. We love when there's been blood days since a safety incident. We love to see it. Alright, and of course game mode number 2, well game number 5, sorry. We're going to do the Puppet Master. So, actually we're going to do real time. So this is, actually we'll have a look at the cutscenes menu just in case. And so we still technically have 2 game modes left to play. So I'm hoping that this strat of mine actually works. Hopefully that we don't have to beat 720 first. Because I'm hoping not, because that would be kind of bad. So we're down low budget. We're going to do real time. So we'll do real time. God, real-time 2020 would actually be hell. It'd be 6 hours of that. I can't even beat 8 minutes, but 6 hours of that would just be insane. Seriously, that is just... That's ridiculous. Like, I understand it's supposed to be like a super hard, like, you're not generally expected. It's like the game modes are sort of like, they're very similar to the FNaF 4 challenges. Hi, Endo. That's the first time we've actually seen you actually properly stand up. And not actually kill us. Which is a surprise. Usually I thought you would have. I don't know how you tell when he's gone away. I'll be real. So it seems Fredbear might be the one to kill us this time. Because I don't know where the Endo's going to leave. I suppose we could just start at Endo. We'll just start at Fredbear. Come on, Fredbear. Come on. There we are. There you are, Fredbear. Okay, so obviously that's real time done. You've played at least once. And of course then comes the Puppet Master. So, our final one. Final game mode. Just because this one, it should be pretty chill. I reckon we can beat this one. Just straight off. Because it's not gonna... The preset is very easy. So I reckon we can actually try to beat this one. I think that's the only... It's a really odd game mode. Because essentially it's just like... I actually kind of like it. Because it's like... Yeah, this game mode can be super easy. Or can make an absolute hell. Depending on how many times you want to get caught by the puppet. So... We'll see how we go. Actually, yeah, because that means everyone is on like 0 to 3. So everyone is barely going to move. Except, of course, with the exception of this lad. Who's... I actually don't know what the puppet's difficulty is on each night. Like, it feels like he just doesn't... He just didn't get any more active after like night 4 or something. Hey, pal. So it's just us and him and Endo, I guess, for the entire night. Oh, and of course you. At the back. I didn't actually hear him. I heard Fredbear. Fredbear... Actually, this might be a great way to actually see where Fredbear... Because I heard Fredbear 2.0 on cams. Just then. But you don't typically see him on cams. Nor do you typically actually hear him on cams either. He's not there. Okay, so there he is. He's now shown up. No, I heard him. So where is he? Because he's not at the back there yet, so he clearly hasn't actually shown up on... Does he actually have a starting cam? Or does he not? I generally don't know. That's one of the mysteries of the game I'm not entirely sure about. Is does Fredbear 2.0 have a starting cam? Because I've never seen him on a cam. I don't know whether you can. Maybe just he's built different and just doesn't need a starting cam. Which I honestly would expect. Hey, Endo. And of course, now I don't know when Endo's supposed to go away. Like, I was like, wow, this mode's going to be super easy. Dies to Endo. So now he's at the back there, I think. I can't actually see him. But, like, how do I know when Endo's gone? Because I don't think he... Does he make a knock? Does he? Yeah, okay, I guess he does. Well, no, I guess he doesn't. So Endo could definitely start up at 2021 as well, because he doesn't make a knock. Unless he does, and I just didn't hear it. Because the knocks are actually more or less faint, depending on what side you're on. I don't like the music. Full Puppet was active for a second. Because I think no one's actually quite sure how Endo actually activates. Whether or not it's music, not the music, whether or not it's like lights or door usage, or maybe lack of lights, lack of door. He's just sort of like active at any point, and it's just like, yeah, deal with it. Endo's just built different, you know? So I'm hoping the game allows us to unlock... I'm hoping the game actually allows us to unlock cutscene 3 before cutscene 2. Because technically, we haven't actually beaten the game yet. Because we still obviously haven't beaten 420, sorry. Don't know why I keep getting too confused. So I'm hoping the game still allows us to get cutscene free, because those two aren't exactly a prerequisite. The game doesn't force you at any point to say to do that. If not, I might have to scrap this entire video and just do just some random custom night challenges, because there's no way I can beat 420 in the time I have today. So I suppose that you see whether the fact that this video exists or not, whether I was successful in unlocking cutscene free, or whether I had to make a filler custom night episode instead. But we'll see. Because I would obviously love to jump straight into I obviously would love to jump straight into to 420 mode and beat it, but that's way beyond my limits. I may be decent, but I'm not that good. I've done some share of max difficulty modes in my time. I suck at the ones in the original FNaF game. I'm terrible at those ones. In fan games, I'm slightly better. I've done in a lot of the Fredbear spin-off games. Oh, hey Fredbear. Speaking of Fredbear, like Fredbear's Resort, I think I got max. Oh, honestly, I can't even remember. I think Tier Land was probably the biggest one I did. Oh, and Twins. I did Twins. That was a good one. Twins was tough. Actually, one other thing I love about Twins is I did it like pre-patch, so it was still broken. I just did it anyway. It's cracked. Hey, pal. Okay. See, I don't know whether I can even trust my Fredbear counting at this point in time. Because I'm what? Like, how long do I have to wait for you now? Because you, Go on, go away. Go on. Hey there. Where's Springbonnie? Oh, get back in the box. Where's Springbonnie? Okay, surely he can't still be a door. He's not. Okay, good. I was worried for a second. I'm like, there's no way Springbonnie's still a door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we're good there. And obviously our generator doesn't go up that much because we're not rapidly... we have plenty of cooldown time. I do want to check for Fredbear. I don't think he's there. He is not. Lovely. Thank you, Fredbear. Not being in the world's worst position. Fredbear 2.0, you don't get that. You don't get that, thank you. You're always in the world's worst position. Oh, Fredbear 2.0. How my life would be so much easier without you. No need to be cruel, but it's the truth, Fredbear 2.0. I do not like the random hallucination sound effects, thank you, game. It would be lovely if that was to stop. I could live a lovely, happy life instead. Maybe? Could I live a happy life instead? Without the hallucinations? Or is Fredbear just going to keep moving closer to me? Well, regular Fredbear should show up soon in a sec. If he wants to. Yeah, he's there at the moment. Not there at the moment, he's going to be there soon. Shit, when he wants to... I thought that was almost Springbonnie running for us in a sec. I got slightly scared there. I thought Springbonnie was going to come at us. I was like, hold on a sec, Springbonnie. Yes, yes, hi Fredbear. I know you're there. Alright. You're good. Oh, we got the post-it Easter egg I just saw. It flickered back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can wait. We got plenty of time, plenty of generator space. I can't bother to count Fredbear now. Sorry, Fred. It's so relaxing compared to like. I like it. It's so relaxing compared to like the 20 mode where you were constantly counting like 8 seconds because you had. You had to make sure Fredbear was there. And now it's just like... Yeah, okay, Fredbear. you can count for yourself. Okay, so there is obviously one of the game modes beaten. Do we get a cutscene?
Boss.
Yes, we do.
We already grabbed what we could.
Oh, it's the fastest frights.
There's another room in this building. It could be behind a wall.
Ooh.
According to the designer, it has to be on the left.
The left, okay.
Near the emergency exit. Once you find that wall, destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're done, call me again so I can bring the group to help you there.
Oh boy.
Okay, boss. I will.
I don't think he's going to be able to make a second call.
Oh, I do not like this place.
Yeah, nah. And of course, it's the FNaF 1 location, I think.
What do we have here?
Top 10 fake walls. Number 10, the safe room. I hope there's no dead rotting rabbits inside. Oh, hey, pal. Yeah, not too good, Springtrap. Yeah, not too good at all. Oh boy. Yeah, nah, you ain't...
Hey,
Oh, I can see his mouth in there.
Looks like we found a real animatronic there. What happened to the power?
Oh no.
I better go check the electrical panel.
Oh boy. Don't do it. Oh. And of course, your boy After never dies. With an evil laugh to end everything. It turns my nights too. My god. So, there you go. No way. Sure, this isn't just a second. Is that Turn by Nights 2? I thought Turn by Nights 2 was cancelled. My god. Maybe it's not. I could have sworn it was. I never seen that. I swear I never seen it was cancelled. But given that that's a teaser there, well, that's supposed to be just a mock-up of FNaF 3's. Obviously, it is a mock-up of FNaF 3. Because I could have sworn Return by Nights 2 was cancelled. Was it the original one? I can't know. I don't know the whole situation there. So that may or may not have been a teaser for Return to By Nights 2. I doubt it was, because it's obviously just a mock-up of the menu of FNaF 3, and it's supposed to be like a Springtrap taking the place of thing. But maybe it's not. Who knows? But that is, of course, the third cutscene. So obviously from that we can assume that our second cutscene is going to be your boy Springtrap getting sprung-trapped. So that is hopefully for next time. There is a chance that we don't actually get to it. And I'll see how we go. I'll spend, whenever I next have to upload, which will be in 2 days' time, I'll spend that entire time there trying to grind out 420 mode. If I can do it, we'll win, we'll be good, and that will be the end of the Turn to By Nights playthrough. If we can't, then, oh well, that's just a shame. That's just the way these things go. Sometimes it's just too difficult, and you got to be like, sorry guys. We'll see how we go, obviously. So, yeah, that is the Return to By Nights ending number 3. We did jump endings real quick. I do apologise if the gameplay for one wasn't that interesting, because we were just dying a whole bunch, and then playing like the least boring game mode out of one of the most boring game mode out of all of them. But this is just sort of tidying up chapter there. So we'll see how we go. Why am I saying we won't see how we go? Because this is the end of the episode. We've already seen how he went, and we got the cutscene. So I presume if we go to cutscenes now and have a look in the extras. Yes, so we do have cutscene 3, and we just don't have cutscene 2. So, yeah, so if you're wondering how to get cutscene 3, or ending 3, whatever you want to call it, you simply just have to beat, I'm not entirely sure whether you have to actually beat the 5 modes, and then, like, you have to play through one each once. I don't really have to, because the game job comment said you had to play through each of them once, and then beat it, and then beat one of them, but I played through 5 of them, and then beat the 6th one. So I don't know whether that's the same thing, or whether you just have to play through 5, like what I could have died on Puppet Master. But like, this one is such a troll. Like, if someone actually does this, I generally applaud them in everything. Like, that is actually insane. 6 real life hours. Even the 420 mode, that would actually be hell. I'm not even joking. That's what William Afton goes through after the events of Return to Blind Nights 2. I can guarantee it. Because I think the longest night I played through was 36 minutes, which is Bonnie's Barnyard's night mode, where every hour was pushed into one night, and each hour was 6 minutes. So, and that was decent enough for time, but for 6 hours, that's insane, man. That's honestly insane. Anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It's one of the lackluster ones. It's not like one of the big. There wasn't some sort of big triumphant moment where it's like, yes, we did it. Oh my god, can't believe this. Because obviously that will be saved for 420 mode if we do it. And that is an if there. Because I obviously want to. But sometimes it's just like, there's plenty of custom nights, particularly even max challenges, where I'm just like, I can't do this. It's just too darn hard. And particularly because one of the problems I was having was that I couldn't actually hear Bonnie's knocking, like on the right door. So I didn't know when he left, and that would just drain my door power severely. So I don't know. We'll see how we go. I don't think I'll do another episode of just the custom night challenges. Like, because obviously there's what? Newcomers, Undead Classic, 2020, Easter Bunnies and Bears. So there's 4 challenges. So I could theoretically push them into one episode. But I guess I'll see how this one goes. Actually, let me know in the comments if you make it this far in the video, and whether you would prefer, if I can't beat 720 mode, well, not 720, if I can't beat 420 mode, would you prefer me to then upload the remaining custom night challenges, or to then jump to another fan game that I have already to play? Because I don't, like, obviously, I'll try my best to beat 420 mode, I can guarantee you that. But my best may not be good enough when it comes to 420, that's for sure. So, because I don't want to replay other challenges if no one wants to actually see them. So, as a gift for making it this far into the video, instead of putting it on a community poll or something, you, the viewer, get to decide whether or not if I can't cover 420 mode, but I cover the rest of the custom challenges, particularly Bears Attack, Easter Bunnies, Undead Classic, and Newcomers. Obviously, they're all going to be on 20. Again, I know whether it's even worth it, because it's like, it's just to prep you up for 20 mode by getting them, each of them on 20. It's just like, and then 420 is just everyone. But it's interesting that, like, there's no free variant, and someone with like Predator 2.0 doesn't exist or something. But anyway, leave it in the comments if you want to. And with that, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, you know, as usual. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been pretty cool. This may or may not be the last Return to Blind Nights video we do, depending on whether or not I decide to either A, beat 420 mode, or B, get to the custom night, do the custom night challenges. We'll see how we go. But if you want me to try and finish Return to Blind Nights, let me know your support by liking, by commenting, doing all that jazz. You know that drill by now. If you like it, you like it. If you like it, everything, subscribe and comment, because why the hell not? Anyway, I've been TheProPlebNoob. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to have a good one. And I'll see you guys next time for perhaps more Return to Blind Nights, perhaps not. We shall see. Goodbye.